Welcome back to Amateurs, the podcast. I'm the Sports Grouch.
I'm Logan. We have a mini episode for you guys today. We're going to be reviewing one of the worst mock drafts ever. So I came across this mock draft in January, and to preface, it's very hard to make a good mock draft in January. However, the fact that I saw it and saved it when I saw it in January tells you enough. And it turned out to be pretty bad. Also, even though we are reviewing a mock draft, this isn't intended to mock the creator. It was published on NBADraft.net, which is a semi-popular website. It was published on January 16th. He has not seen the list yet, so this is going to be more of a gut reaction from him going through it. And we'll start top to bottom. And the second round we'll kind of speed through because it's very hard to predict the second round 6 months out. But we'll focus more on the first round. So are you ready?
Sure. Shoot.
Okay. Number 1, Cody Williams. Now I know you are lower on him than a lot of guys. Clearly you disagree. Let's keep in mind this was January, so
We're not mocking the creator.
we're not mocking the creator.
No one I've ever seen ever predicted Cody Williams to be number
I
one.
saw a couple preseason. All right, number 2 we have Zachary Risacher.
Yeah,
Good pick.
Good try.
3, Jacoby Walters.
And I'll give him credit for Risacher because most people had Saar. Risacher was a little further down.
Yeah, good scout.
Walter 3. I'm not offended. I had him pretty high when we did our
You're
mock
more
draft.
offended than the Cody Williams?
Less offended.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
right.
No, I'm very offended by the Cody Williams pick.
Number 4, we have Bub Carrington.
This is January.
This
right?
is January. I mean,
In fairness,
he had a good start.
He had a good start. But then again, before I looked into it, I thought Bub Carrington was 6'10", and semi-unicornish.
You sound like a casual.
He's 6'4".
You sound like a casual.
Doesn't
watch
so
ball.
that's okay.
Number 5, Alex Sarr.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Number 6, Wooka Poplar.
In fairness,
He was projected to go first round, but pre-injury, pre-Miami fall off.
he had a fantastic start to the season. Was shooting the lights out of the ball. He's an athletic guard, and he was projected as a lottery pick or at least a first round.
I'll cut the guy some slack on that one.
Yeah.
7, we have Buzelis. All things considered, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Number 8, Camden Carlisle, who never seen in a mock draft. And I think this was before he broke out for Stanford.
Did he
He's at Indiana.
go to the combine?
No, he didn't ever declare. He just went straight to the portal.
Okay. Well, I mean, I have seen him in next year picks.
Yeah, he's a good player, but I never saw anything like this.
Okay.
Number 9, we have Keyshawn George, which I mean,
Again, no, no, not. It's too high. It's
Yeah.
just Keyshawn George is one of the riskiest prospects in the draft. High ceiling, low floor.
Number 10, we have Adama Ball from Santa Clara. Well, I don't know if he ever declared. I never saw him on any mock
I
drafts.
thought you were gonna say a Dembono.
No, Adama Ball from Santa Clara.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so well, you
I'm gonna
see
play-
why I had to save this list.
I'm gonna play Stephen A. Smith. Never heard that guy.
Number 11, we have Hunter Salas. Big reach though. 11 is great.
I mean, I think he'll go first round next year. Maybe he had a very good year at Wake. I don't hate it, but I don't think he even went through the draft process.
No, he did. He was
He
one of the
did?
deadline guys, but still as a reach. 12, we have Aaron Bradshaw. Now, granted, he fell out of Kentucky's rotation later in the season, but I don't think anyone really saw that. 13.
Well, wait, Bradshaw at that time, I sort of understand.
He came back from injury. He had a decent start. It's
He,
not a bad. It's not
he
as
hadn't
bad.
played much by January. He hadn't done anything.
No, because remember he came back from injury.
No,
He
I
had-
understand, but
and
not
he-
right
and
away.
He had the game against Florida early January. We had a really good game, and then he had a couple, and then he fell out of the rotation.
Okay.
13, we got a good pick. We have Dalton Connect,
Almost.
almost where he went.
Almost spot on.
14, Reed Shepard. Not bad because he was a riser throughout. 15, Tyler Smith.
Okay, he went early second.
Early
We had I had
We
him
both
in
had him in our first round. 16, we have Rob Dillingham.
Okay.
I'm
No problem with that.
17, Nikola Topic.
Again,
Yeah.
first round pick, not that far off from where he went. Okay.
18, we have Bobby Clinton. Went middle second round.
Second round. Now he is, in fairness, a polarizing guy. A lot of guys had him earlier, so can't hate on it.
19, Collier.
Okay.
I think at the time this was too low, and it turned out to be. I mean, we both
yeah.
have just we don't really understand the fall.
I don't understand it at all.
20, we have Kyle Filipowski.
Okay.
It seems our guy's catching his stride here in his picks.
Yeah, this to me is maybe the worst January mock draft of all time. I don't.
21, we have Salawan.
Okay. Yeah.
22, we have Jackson Robinson from BYU, who's now in Kentucky.
Oh yeah. Well, it's interesting. Good player.
Good player.
I think he'll get picked next year, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Seeing how this season goes.
Yeah.
23, we have Trey Alexander from Creighton, who did not get drafted. He is in the draft.
He stayed.
He went undrafted, yes.
Jeez.
24, we have Ron Holland. At this time, I think he would have been number 1. January, Ron Holland?
No, he kind of. I'm torn about this because it's both too low from where he went, but I would have had. I think he was there in my mock around 20.
I guess. 25, Kevin McCullough, who I had in my first round, probably around 25, but NBA thought differently than us.
Yeah.
26, Melvin Ajinka.
Okay, he went to the Knicks, late second round. This is obviously too high for him by a lot.
Yeah.
But,
27, Ryan Dunn. I think he might have went 27 in the actual draft.
Well,
28.
28 to Phoenix.
Yeah. 28, we have DJ Wagner.
Okay.
At this point in time, was he?
He had a decent season. If you'd mocked him back in August,
yeah, we're talking about
he's
January.
top 5.
Yeah.
But he still was okay in this time period. But the fact that Shepard and Dillingham had already surpassed him
kind of shows you where he's at.
Yeah. A reach for this mock draft, but
yeah,
at the time. Okay.
29 with Kalel Ware, who
115. Okay.
30 we have Ulrich Chomche, who went late second round.
Yep.
Now let's move on to the second round. And granted, these picks are hard to make, but there are some guys on there where it's like.
Why don't you just hit the highlights?
Okay, I'll speed through them. How about that?
Yeah.
Terrence Shannon Jr. went first round.
Good pick.
Kylan Boswell. I never saw him. Maybe.
It's a reach.
Yeah. Jared McCain.
Okay.
He was a late riser. Though.
Yeah. I can't hate that pick.
Justin Edwards. We all saw went undrafted.
But we disagreed.
Trenton Flowers, 35. He went undrafted.
The draft combine darling. If you listen to the guys from ESPN, at least one of the guys, I forget if it was. I
think it was Alexander.
Corey Alexander. Loved Trenton Flowers, and I'm sorry, I've never seen it. Good player. He's going to make some money somewhere, but.
Yeah, he just got picked up by the Clippers on a summer league contract. 36, Izan Almansa. He's an interesting prospect. I thought he may have would have declared, but he's staying. He just announced that he's going to NBL.
Okay.
He has a chance to go first round next year.
Yeah.
37, PJ Hall.
Very high next year, I think. Yeah.
PJ Hall, who I think went undrafted.
He had a really good college season.
He's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
38, Antonio Reeves, who went drafted.
Yeah, drafted by the Grizzlies? No, where did he go?
I don't know.
Second round.
Yeah.
Good player. Had a
great college season.
39,
Jalen Forbes from Tulane. That name does not really ring a bell. I knew a couple guys from Tulane, and I don't think he was one, though.
Okay. Is he related to the mock creator?
I don't know. 40, Trevon Brazile.
Okay. Yeah, he went through the process. We know that.
Yeah.
Great athlete. I think the NBA people told him not not now.
41, Oso Iodaro, got drafted second round. 42, Cam Jones, staying on Marquette for another year. I really like his game, though.
He's a good player, but
Yeah.
did he go through the draft process?
No.
No. So, all right.
43, AJ Mitchell, who got drafted by the Thunder.
Almost very, very close to there. Yeah.
44, Dylan Mitchell, who did not go through the draft process, transferred to
Transferred.
Cincinnati.
That guy has been hype, a
Yeah.
phenomenal athlete, but I just don't know if he has an NBA ready game.
I agree. 45, Dylan Jones, who got drafted first round by the Thunder.
Yeah.
Surprising pick. 46, your guy, Tristan da Silva.
Okay, well, obviously way too low. At least he had him drafted. Okay, all right.
47, another lottery pick, Zach Edey.
Okay, in fairness,
Yes.
that's when we had our conversation with an NBA scout, and it revolved around why isn't Zach Edey an NBA
Yeah.
prospect? Nothing I've seen has changed the one issue with Zach Edey.
Defensive end,
The
switchability.
Switchability. He's a guy. I know Memphis loved him. He's a guy you can plug in for a certain amount of minutes, give you an offensive spark. He's not much of a rim protector yet. I mean, he's 7'4".
He was limited by not being able to challenge a lot of shots
Right,
with picking up fouls.
But I don't know.
And I also, to be fair to our guy over here, like he rose throughout the
Yeah.
season. He had late second round, then as the season progressed.
For the creator, I think he had him kind of where he was at that time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't hate it.
48, Hunter Dickinson.
Okay, didn't come out, didn't go through the draft process.
No, I don't know if he would have gotten drafted.
This Dickinson's an interesting.
I mean, he's
prospect.
also a big dude, man.
He does have some step out ability.
Yeah, his shot has progressed. 49, I think, is the most egregious pick on this list, and that's Don McLean.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I keep going through my mind. Who did he miss?
This guy was never out of the top 10.
No, that's wow.
Even last season when he was probably going to be a first round pick, and he sparingly played.
Wow.
50, Pacome Dadier, who was I think the Knicks pick in first round.
Yeah.
51, Caleb Boone from Oklahoma State.
Oh, gosh.
Nope. I think he might have transferred actually.
Oh.
52, Jalen Tyson, who went first round in Cavs.
I liked him.
53, AJ Johnson, where most people had him,
Okay.
except for the Milwaukee
All right.
Bucks. Now we have a stretch of guys who I don't think declared for the draft. We have 54, Tyler Thomas from Hofstra. 55, Ousmane Ndiaye from Senegal. 56, Jesse Edwards from West Virginia.
Okay.
57, Matt Morrell.
In fairness, I did see Edwards in the second round of some mocks.
He was in the combine, actually.
Yeah. But okay.
Matt Morrell, and then the last pick, because there was only 58 picks, is Keshad Johnson, who went undrafted but just got picked up from the Miami Heat.
So they totally missed Stephon Castle.
Yeah, the 4th overall pick.
Completely missed. I'm trying to go through it and see who else they missed. Do you have the list in front of? Pause. Get the list in front of you. Just the first round.
Yeah.
Almost done, Michael. Let's see what else they missed. So keep the Castle and then
Castle.
my part about Castle when I know pause. Who else they missed?
Devin Carter.
Devin Carter.
Yves Missy, Deron Holmes, and Baylor Shire.
All right, you get
Oh, yeah.
the bigger. Okay. The other bigness,
Mm-hmm.
Devin Carter.
Yeah, a lottery pick. It was, I don't know if he was also a riser after that combine performance.
Yeah, but to not have him at all.
And he was the Big East Player of the Year, the favorite kind of throughout.
Yeah.
Other misses, we have Yves Missy. I think he was
projected
Projected
a lot
kind
of
of the whole
first
time.
a lot of first round picks.
Deron Holmes from Dayton.
Okay, because I think Pelton or one of the Gavoni. Somebody had him at second round, early second round.
Oh, this guy, he wasn't in this.
He wasn't at all. Yeah, that's kind of a miss. And by the way, it wasn't like he exploded late in the season. He's always been.
He's always been, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last first rounder they missed was Baylor Shireman. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hold that one against him.
Shireman did do well in the combine,
But
so
we've known his game, but I wouldn't hold that one against him.
no.
So I may have overreacted with the title. You think?
Yeah, I mean, some of them were. I mean, the first pick is egregious. The not having Stephon Castle at all is a miss. But I don't know. It wasn't. I was expecting some crazy names.
Yeah, I mean,
like Max Asmus, and I was gonna.
I was going through my list on my photos on my phone, and I saw that I saved the draft, and I'm like, oh, this would be interesting to see your reaction.
Yeah.
There were some definitely questionable names in there.
Yeah. By the way, I love Max Asmus. I just don't think he's a draftable player.
100%.
Yeah. All right. So coming up, we've got our look at the NBA free agency madness, and we've got winners, losers, head scratchers, yawns, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna preview this. The biggest winner is Goga. 3 years. $25 million for 5, and 15-ish minutes a game. You're the winner.
Okay, just like AJ Johnson was the winner for getting drafted.
Huge winner, right?
All right, but that's all, folks. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.